Patrick Mahomes made some special throws during the Super Bowl. Some throws that, will probably never be seen, talked about again for a number of different reasons. But I just want to take a few moments here to look at some of my favorite ones that didn't necessarily translate into, gotta watch SportsCenter moments, but really do fill out the full picture of why he is so special. So let's get it going. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Patrick Mahomes, Super Bowl 55. Obviously, not the way that the Chiefs thought or wanted it to go, but going back and watching the entire game for the Quarterback School Patreon community, this is just a sample, but this is really a few of what I thought were some really special throws. I mean, he makes a number of really special throws. That's not a hot take, but it's not just the Superman throw. There are many where he's moving to his left, flipping his hips. There's many where he's climbing in the pocket. There are others that he kind of gets himself in trouble. There are some misreads, probably more misreads than I would have guessed. And so this video is a snapshot of some of my favorite throws just because he does them so consistently. I know people think that, there's probably some bias as far as, the highlights and those types of things. It's because he does them all the time. It's every drive. Seemingly there's some sort of off-platform, change your arm angle, crazy throw. And so just this video, more than anything else, just kind of showing a little bit of that magic. And then hang to the end. I got a little extra special sauce at the end. Who would have thought? A little punt school. You are welcome. This is what happens when you watch too much film. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. So the magic of Mahomes. Some lost, just magical throws put together here. This first one down here to the bottom of the screen, Tyreek Hill gets jacked at the line of scrimmage running a slant, just a slant flat down here. But he hangs, moves to his left and just flicks it. And gets him off their goal line. But it's just the ability to hang, use his vision, his feet, these different arm angles. I mean, that's just a slant. But if he doesn't do that, there's nothing there. Because Tyreek Hill gets jacked at the line of scrimmage down here from the corner. He doesn't win. Okay. Up top, they got triple slant, I think, with a slant flat. There's nothing open. No one's there. In fact, the corner down here at the bottom kind of gets engaged with the flat a little bit with his eyes, loses the cheetah. But just the mechanics from the quarterback position, to create that time and space to then have the arm angle to be able to deliver it. Ayo, new course. Get over there, get your new course sale. He makes it look easy, smooth. I mean, buying extra time, obviously was a vital factor at the Super Bowl. But that's just a simple slant. But it gets them off their goal line. It allows them a little breathing room. Gives them a chance here. This next one, this to me is a misread. And when we watch the whole game over in the Patreon community, there are more than I would have guessed misreads from Patrick Mahomes. Just being either confused, looking to the wrong side. But this is two-man. And the things that are great about it is he doesn't panic, gets up in the pocket, getting grabbed, flicks it to Kelsey. But this is just spot with an option. And it's not wrong to work the spot up top. Again, to me, I'm not a huge fan of the Kelsey walk motion that they love to do. But going on down here, you're getting basically a clear and then an option. That's good versus damn near anything. Up top, you're going to get an outside release corner, which is a pretty good two-man beater. And you think they run spot here, some variation of spot, either that or to the flat. Well, you probably have a chance here. This is a good window throw versus two-man, but it looks like he's trying to drive the spot, like the hitch, the snag element of this thing. And for me, that's just not where the ball goes. This is a faux closed. When we watch the whole video, they give this look, the shell guy in the middle of the field, the whole game. There's never a guy in the middle of the field. So again, you trying to drive that hitch there, that corner's sitting on that. That's what he's trying to do right there. He's trying to drive it. He needs to be anticipating the corner if he's working up top, if he gets a two-man read, because you see the corner come out of it. He can make that throw, obviously. but then it's not there. Instead of flipping and coming back down here to the option, which who knows if that's how they teach it or not, but he sees this daylight, gets up the field, is getting grabbed. Kelsey makes a great catch, and it's a positive play. But it's really a nice kind of full landscape of what some of the issues were. This is nice pass protection. He is trying to drive the wrong route there for me. Takes off the field and can still make a play. Now, again, the reason the throw is on there, he's getting grabbed. Guy's got his hand on his chest. Someone's hand is on his back. And that's a great catch more than a great throw. But kind of starting to paint the full picture as far as some missed reads, some getting confused about where the ball should go, but still being able to make a play with a ridiculous throw. And same thing here. This is more of what I'm trying to say that I would have liked to see more from him in the pocket. This is footwork, base, perfection. I mean, it really is. We're going to go back and talk about it, but just watch this lower half here to be able to say, no, flip around, yes. I mean, that's as good as you can do it. Someone walked in your face, the left tackle getting walked in your grill, can't get through the throw. Let me tell you, this is not a good feeling when you put your hand on the back of an offensive lineman. That's no bueno. But that's a ridiculous throw. Now again, concept-wise, I wouldn't recommend doing this to coming back to throw this kind of little 5-yard option or out down here to the bottom. But this is this exact same throw he could have done the last play. Now, I don't know what concept this is they're running up top, but nobody's there. It's 4 over 3. You got no chance. It's a great decisive throw to come back here. Look when he flips his hips. Right there, he makes the decision to throw. He's separated. Kelsey down here. If this linebacker plays the ball, this got the potential to be 6 the other way. It's a great job by Kelsey, just big body in him. But that is masterful footwork. And just a simple throw, never see it again. Another one down here, Watkins on a hook. Again, when you watch the full video, and I get it, it's easy with a clicker and a pen. But for me, there were so many times when I would have liked to have seen him just back of his drop, just slide to the right and deliver the ball, as opposed to seeing that daylight and running. He just seemed like his eyes, and this is just me trying to be fair, and I get it that he was getting smacked, and it's not fun to be smacked, but his eyes were down more than I can ever remember seeing them down. That just means being aware of what's right in front of you. And I get it. Again, it's easy behind a microphone. But I think most quarterbacks there would just go through the read, maybe take one step to the right and deliver the ball, as opposed to running up. And I mean, that is a special throw to be able to contort your body like that. You know, that looks like he's like picking up a bunt at third base barehanded, throwing it down to first. Just boom. I mean, that's a strike and a seed. But, you know, you can start to see where some of the things that allow him to make the magical play, you know, this is the throw that everybody loves to talk about, the Superman throw. And it's a 4th down. You're going to throw it up. But the guy it hits in the face, I would argue that that's not the guy he's throwing it to. So concept-wise, 4th and 9 here, 4th and goal essentially. There's nowhere to go with the ball. This is a great job just being able to get it off. Right, I think that's what everybody loves, that image of him throwing it being essentially horizontal. But, you know, does it go where he wants it to go? You know, I mean, I never seen anything like it. Special. But it looks like he's trying to throw it back into the inside. And the guy, he ends up hitting it in his face. First of all, it could be picked. Could be caught by 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say his guy on the back right, 6 on the E. It looks like he's trying to throw that thing back across his body. And the back coming from the sideline hits him in the face. So I know their perimeter players are taking some heat about some drops and getting balls hit in their helmet. And some of it is true. This one is luck. Again, only he knows who he's throwing it to. But when he lets this thing go, I'm not convinced. Check the back. The back's running a little check swing. That's the guy it ends up hitting in the face. to me, he's not looking to throw it to him. Still doesn't take anything away from the throw, to being able to do the throw. They hit him with this overload front for many of the passing situations. You got guys taking L's all over the place in front of you all game, just trying to make a play, fourth down, magic. But, let's not get it twisted. That's a jump ball. Goes through someone's hands, hits someone else in the face that he wasn't throwing it to. So, but this was the one that will get all the attention, but there were many throws like that. This is another one. He goes from reading down the field, he's trying to drive the ball down the field, to trying to get it to the check down. This is one of the things I actually thought he could have done much better in the game, and this is really a criticism of the Chiefs offense. They're not precise in their checkdowns. Now, it's a little bit more complicated when you ask guys to chip, so that back chips, get out into the check down, but Patrick's ready to throw it. That's ready to throw the check down. The back's not ready. So then he goes into his, I'm going to run up the middle, and just throws a ridiculous strike to Kelce because he's got unbelievable vision and can throw off platform so easily. But watch his action here. This is what I thought he played with, a really nice time clock. Again, you can see the wide receiver that they use to chip on the right, but it's not there down the field. He's trying to get it to the check down right there. He's trying to do a little Brady right there, but the back's not ready. The back's just getting into his check down. So then his eyes go back down the field. He makes that look easy. I can't ever remember seeing someone go from down the field, check down, no, back down the field. Really just trying to, this is, again, one of those throws that will be lost, won't make any, highlights, recaps. Down the field, no. Check down, no. Yes, down the field. And again, whoever's giving Kelce his cleats, this is late in the game. We're still slipping and sliding. Again, another one of those like lost special plays. Just let this thing run full speed. Watch him go down the field, no. Check down, no. Scramble, yes. Strike. Nobody else is doing that consistently. Nobody. Last one here, 3rd and 1. This is a down and distance where you're going to get man 90% of the time. This is a man call. They're trying to sneak the back. They're trying to get picks down here, sneak the back. It's not there. He doesn't panic. He doesn't run. He doesn't spin out. He just buys time going to his left and flicks it. And really could have gone to 2 guys. So no. And then look at that throw. I know people think that he's the only one that gets these types of highlights and he does it, it all blows up. He's doing it 15 times a game, 10 times a game. I'm just putting the completions in here. It could have gone, who's he throwing it to? Either one of those guys wide open. The reason they're wide open is because the Bucs are playing zone here in a man situation. I like this design of this play. I always think the Ravens ran a variation of this last year. I might have talked about. This is trying to get the ball right here. He's trying to sneak through here on a flat, and then right here is the number 2. And all these guys are running picks. Pick, pick, pick. It's like a triple pick. So when this isn't there, and this isn't there, then we need to just buy time, and throw it to one of the 2 pickers. So, it's just he's single-handedly, moving the ball at this point. Again, look at the picks down here at the bottom. Hill's essentially blocking at the line of scrimmage. Not there. Just nice, easy flick. Hardest thing you'll see. Going to your left, throwing to your right. Seemingly every other drive. That is silly. So let's check out a little punt school here. This is the punts early on in the game. Really, I think all the punts for the Chiefs, and just a little nugget here I got from watching it, pulling back the layers. Again, watching film, looking for things that are out of the ordinary, especially on things that impact the game. And the punt game really left at least 30-plus yards of hidden yardage out there. Penalties, shanks. We're going to dive into it, see exactly if we can notice anything out of the ordinary. Let's get it going. So some bonus footage here. I'm not a huge 4th down punt review guide. This obviously is not punt school, but things to pay attention to when we're going to show these punts early in the game. Look where the punter is. Okay, the ball's on the left hash, the punter's on the left hash. Okay, nothing special there. Thanks a lot for that observation. Okay, again, look where the ball is. Right off the hash, the punter's on the hash. Okay, that ball's on the hash, punter on the hash. Right foot lined up right where he's getting the ball, the snap. Right? Nails it. Great. Next one. 4th and 4. Punter, hash, ball, hash. Again, I am not a punt expert, not trying to be a punt expert. This is what happens when you watch a game too many times and there are big plays that impact the game. I'm just naturally curious why, what is different. Okay, punter on the hash, ball on the hash, right? Lined up right behind the center. Long snapper, great. Right? 2 punts, 2 pretty much the exact same alignments. Next one. This is the big one, right? Penalty, he bombs this, he drops it. Okay, again, ball on the hash, punter on the hash. Now he drops this thing, but he bombs it. This is a massive play in the game. Get called for holding. This is a great tackle too in space. My God, right there, unbelievable tackle. Great special teams play. They're getting a chance there. They flip field position. Again, ball, hash, punter, hash. Right down the line. Again, just, get the yips. That thing is a perfect snap. Right on him. Boom. Still bombs it. It's an unbelievable punt. Now, penalty. Backed up. Shank City. 4th and 16. This is 30-plus yards, hidden yardage flipped in this game. Now, ball on the right hash, right? Now we're in the end zone. Who knows where the hell he's standing? Okay. Snaps off to the right, shanks it to the right. It looked weird when I watched it during the broadcast. Come back here. Ball's on the hash. What is the punter doing? Now, occasionally, if you're really close to the goal line, they'll move the holder and kicker over to create a longer edge for field goal block, field goal, those types of things. CFL does it all the time. But this, I've never seen a punter offset. He's not behind the ball. He just looks like he's lost in the end zone. Like his mind, it's going too fast for him right now. He's not lined up correctly. Look where the snap is. The snap is a dime right down the middle. That's a strike. Now he has to move with his right foot, extra step. Now he's off. Everything is to the right, and that thing comes off sideways. Look at the angle of this thing. This thing is in the woods. Watch out for... how does this happen? What the what? Man, my goodness. Look at Dave. That's a special teams coach on the 25. Oh my God. So that is a wrap. Patrick Mahomes, punt gate. Thank you for hanging to the end. You want to see the entire Kansas City Chiefs offense, head over to the Quarterback School Patreon community. I appreciate the support. Have a good one. See you next time.